Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently up 2.4%. It's the only coin that is up today. The entire market has been crashing down, and we have some huge news to discuss regarding HBAR. Really huge. Before we jump into all of that though, I want to ask you guys to check out the Discord down below. It will be the first link there. Inside you can copy all of my trades every single day that I'm sending out. You can also copy my long-term portfolio and my trading strategy so that you can trade for yourself. Now, it'll be the first link in the description. Make sure you join up. So back to HBAR. The huge news we have to discuss is regarding the HBAR ETF. Yes, you heard that right. We have now Nasdaq seeking the SEC approval for a Canary HBAR ETF, which will essentially just track the spot prices. Now, Canary, which is Canary Capital, are also planning to take a Litecoin ETF and an XRP ETF. Also, I believe HBAR will be the first one they are personally going to take. And yeah, it's overall huge news. You know, we have a full paper now on the Nasdaq filings, and now we're just going to be waiting for the SEC approval. So overall huge news, and obviously that has been reflected in today's price. Yes, the market has been dumping, you know, but still HBAR has been able to rise above. We got this news at roughly 11 to 12 p.m. Obviously we pumped up, hit this resistance level, which we've talked about in the previous videos, resisted it, didn't break above, and have since come down. The main reason we haven't seen a larger pump is obviously because the market has been crashing. If the market was in a better state, you'd see it, you know, this pump up maybe 5 to 10%, maybe even 15-20 if, you know, the market was really good. However, that has obviously been impacted by everything crashing down. Regardless though, I think this is a huge step in the right direction for HBAR and for it to keep moving forward and making strides. And when the market does come back up, you know, we're already approaching a lot of major supports on these altcoins, and this isn't even a huge crash. You know, the percents might seem big, but we are overall trending up this past month, you know, from the huge crash at the end of last month. So yeah, we're seeing a small dip. You know, if I'm just scrolling through a lot of coins here, but you can see it's not that much of a move in the downward direction unless it's on a slightly weaker coin that has been less hyped up. But yeah, overall really good. We also have to take a look at Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is soaring today. It's up 4%, which is detrimental to all altcoins, as you can see. Yeah, really not good stuff on dominance. We are hoping for it to top out, for this candle to go red on the last week's chart. If we take a look at the percent chart, again, not good stuff. Where we're approaching the high again. We're roughly 3% away, but you know, it's gonna be like a 5% move up. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I think this will be the top 64%. If we come back to it, I really don't know. It's gonna be quite difficult, but regardless, I think this is the top, and I think we will be seeing a crash relatively soon. It may take a bit longer than expected, but again, I just don't see it, you know, being able to go that much higher, especially if we take a look at the previous highs. You know, the pattern is very similar. We get a massive run up, we then get an initial crash, final leg up, huge wick at the top, crash. If we take a look now, we had, you know, massive run up, initial crash, final leg up, huge wick to the upside, and then we should get the crash. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. Again, you know, nobody knows when it's going to happen, but it should be happening very soon. We need a catalyst. Ultimately, we need a major catalyst to come in crypto, whatever that may be. You know, whether that's more ETFs like XRP, HBAR, Litecoin, Solana. If we get more ETFs, maybe some SEC regulations put in place for meme coins, limiting how meme coins are created, limiting people's investment into those meme coins. Because ultimately, you know, the main thing is when people get into crypto, they very rarely will just forever get out. So if they're in meme coins and then they get limited on meme coins and they can't invest in anymore, they're probably going to look into altcoins and actual utility based altcoins, which will be good for the overall blue chip market. You know, we should see an alt season really happen, because people are going to start to do more research into coins and actually find utility based coins like Render, HBAR, XRP, Sui, Fetch, you know, Polkadot, all these coins that have great utility, and they'll actually invest in them, similar to what we saw in 21 and the previous bull runs. Whereas now it was just pure degeneracy, and you know, all these new traders are just sort of aping into Solana meme coins. And most of these, you know, traders might hit one big trade out of the millions of traders that there are, but all of them are relatively stupid when it comes to actually, you know, investing in the right coins and predicting these market cycles. So yeah, hopefully those restrictions are put in place and we're able to see capital flow back into these actual altcoins. As for HBAR, we talked about in the previous video those accumulations initially at this level here at 22 cents, 22.5. Second entries were at here 18 cents, which it looked like we're going to come down to, you know, once we hit this resistance again, started trending down, but we obviously got the ETF news, so maybe we won't come down here, or if the market does get worse, we will. And our final entries, you know, if the market just goes to absolute rubbish, then we have entries at like 11-12 cents. We're prepared for everything, the best, the worst, and the mediocre. We're also prepared for that in the upside. So, you know, if you're looking to take profits, you can take initial profits here at like 40 cents with our worst possible entry. That's like nearly a 2x, just for targeting the previous highs. If we're looking for, at the all-time high, it's at like 57 cents, I believe. Yeah, 57 cents. So that's going to be 2.5x and higher up. Then, you know, we're going into price discovery, which I definitely think HBAR can go into. And then you're obviously targeting your 3x's and over. So yeah, those are the three main targets I'd go for. Your third target can be quite optimistic. I would obviously have some realism to it. I wouldn't put it at like $10, but, you know, maybe just under $1 is a potential target that would give like 5x from this price. So there's a lot of different ways you can play it, and I think the best way to usually try to invest is have $3 cost average entries and do the same for your take profits. Always have a very conservative target and entry. Have a sort of mediocre one, you know, if some things go right, some things go wrong, this is where we should end up. And one if everything goes right, you know, or everything goes wrong, that's where your entry is and your take profit is. So that's the way to do it in my opinion. Bitcoin as well, you know, we have a lot of liquidations at 110. Lower time frame, we probably had some liquidations just under, that's why we're clearing them now. The S&P is up today, Bitcoin not following suit, although on the daily the chart is red. Yeah, last week we hit an all-time high, since dropped down this week, and the next week we should be looking to head higher. We always do that, you know, where we hit an all-time high and then dip the following days or following weeks before we build back up and hit a new all-time high, and just repeat that process. Other coins I'm going to be keeping an eye out for this week: Doge performing quite well, coming down to our level here for entries at 20 cents roughly. Still got a bit of a way to go, but now entering the box. HBAR obviously with the ETF news. XRP also performing quite well at the 0.382 level here on the fib. SUI down 10% today, which is quite drastic, but again, it's still at a very good level. Fetch also, Polygon also slightly underperforming the market right now, heading way low at 28 cents. It's crazy. Render, same thing. You know, Polkadot also similar thing, but it's actually holding quite well above here, but anything under $5 I think is a steal. AVAX dumping, you know, really slow, maybe good for shorts, so take a look at that. Solana as well. Oof, Solana down nearly 10%, not looking good. Yeah, I mean, all those Solana meme coin traders in the mud right now. ETH down 6% today, giving back its gains from the hack, which is unique to see. But yeah, I mean, all coins are just slightly down today, so I think it's nothing major apart from the huge HBAR news that we had. If you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting my trades sent to you every single day, then check out the Discord down below. Need a place to actually buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency, then check out all the exchanges we're working with. When you use my link to sign up, you'll get some nice sign up bonuses and some lower fees. So yeah, make sure you do that. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.